Hi, I'm Audrey, and I'm going to be talking about my podcast and my short film that I made. So let's start with my short film. First of all, my short film was about my dad being lonely and then him drawing a picture of a dog. Then all of a sudden, a dog shows up and his life changes for the better. So that's what my short story is about. I used different camera shots and angles to try to emphasize the loneliness in the beginning, and then I mimicked those same shots to show the companionship at the end. The middle bit where there's sort of where it goes from sad to happy, I did a close-up shot of him drawing a picture of a dog, and then it turns for the better when the dog shows up. I don't love the pacing in my short film. I think that it's a little too long and drawn out, but I tried to get it to be pretty even with all the other shots. The narrative storytelling broken down into 3 acts, so I do think I did a good job with that. I think that there's a very clear beginning, middle, and end. Beginning, he's lonely. Middle, he's wishing for, wanting a dog. The dog shows up, and him and the dog are together. So that, I think, is my favorite thing that I created so far in this class. My favorite short film that I've made, my favorite film, and I guess media that I've created for this class. Next, my podcast. I don't love my podcast. I don't really think there's much format to it. I think it's pretty much just me rambling, though I did try to make there be a beginning, a middle, and an end, or at least an introduction and a beginning and end. I don't love how it turned out, but that's okay. That's okay. I think it could be better. As of right now, I haven't added any music to it. I don't know if I will. I know that music can amplify the quality of a podcast, but I don't think there's much quality to be amplified right there, right now. So maybe I'll add music, maybe I won't. I also think that in my podcast, with me sort of just rambling, I don't know if audio in the back combined with the rambling would make it better. Now for challenges, I didn't really feel challenged making my short story film. I felt very inspired to make that, and I felt good about it. I liked what I made. I like how it turned out. But my podcast, I did not feel very inspired making that. I just don't really think I had anything good to say. And that's okay. I don't know. I think podcasts are hard because it was sort of just me talking to myself. And there wasn't much to be said. So that's okay. What I would improve my podcast by maybe just going with a completely different topic rather than worries, something like that. How the different components connect into one cohesive project. I'm not really sure that they do, but maybe they do. I think there's components of loneliness in both my short film and my podcast. I think that there's components of loneliness, longing, maybe a little bit of worry in the short film, but there's a very clear and uplifting resolution in my short film rather than in my podcast. So I guess I also could say that there are elements of the future in both of my media that I created, whereas my podcast, I'm mainly talking about the future and my worries about the future and maybe what that'll bring. And in my short film, it seems like the outcome of the future is pretty dreary. It shows this lonely man, and then all of a sudden a dog comes into his life and it changes his future. So yeah, that's everything. I don't really have much else to say other than that I really enjoyed this class and I think it helped me have a good creative outlet. So yeah, thank you.